So it's cool. You can primitive camp as long as you pay the permit up to 14 days consecutively. So yeah, I found a nice little spot. There's a shooting range off in the distance, but I had projects to do. All right, the clearing we're on parked, and I am just loving this cooking in the trunk thing. So for days when I take trips, if it's not raining, this is great. This is great. I had a real come to Jesus moment today when I went for a walk over there, and I decided to traipse off the familiar territory I had come to know, and I thought I went left. I'm pretty sure I went that way, but why I ended up over there is beyond me. I usually have good instincts. I take note of the trees and the plants that I pass. I'm good at recognizing. It really comes naturally, and I overestimated myself. So, continuing on with the story. Before long, everywhere I looked, no matter which way I turned, everything looked the same. Is it that ravine over there? Is it that ravine? Is it that crest line? Is it that ridge? I'm like, oh. Got my phone out, right? All I have to do is put in the Chickahominy, if I'm pronouncing that right, wildlife management area, and it should take me to one of these points along the road, which everyone keeps driving by to get to the shooting range. But it was black. I guess my phone was dead, and panic started to set in. My heart started to race. And that's just a tree, not a bear. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm paranoid. So, whereas pure guttural, oh crap. What have we got ourselves into here? And I was considering yelling out for help. And finally, I was looking for landmarks, and I finally found one where two trees had fallen against each other like that. But I couldn't remember which side of me I had seen them. Had I passed them on the left or the right? And okay, unless there's another set of two trees that fell like that, this is my landmark. And I sat down. I'm like, okay, maybe I can remember which side of me I saw them on. And I couldn't. I was too panicked. God help me. I had my phone. It was black. How did it die? That never happens. Like, I don't go to bed with the battery so low to wake up to it dead the next morning. I got up and kept going, and I was looking for the light because I know that there's no trees in this area. So the sun being out, where it's cloudy right now, it would be, I should follow the light. And yep. Then I found out that my phone's brightness was just all the way off. So it wasn't until a little bit ago, hours later, just a bit ago, I'm like, if I had really calmed down and really prayed and listened, I would have had the intuition to I know it. It's outside my understanding. I know God would have helped me realize. I believe God would have helped me realize the answer was with me. How many times do I end up not in a life and death situation like that, but a serious situation? And I can't calm down enough to listen. It was a huge lesson. Lo and behold, I came right up to the car. But I think that was all grace or luck. That wasn't this. It could have brought me to a clearing out there in the wilderness. But what it taught me is that next time I find myself in a tight spot like that, no matter what it is, when your knees knock, kneel. Like, tune in to the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, and you'll get the answer. I mean, it was my phone. I had the answer. The brightness was all the way down. I just was too panicked. I haven't been lost like that since I was a kid in the grocery store. So, yeah, as concerned as I am about this new job, I start tomorrow. And even though I feel pretty tired, I'm very grateful to be alive. There's different ways you could die alone. That's one. Dying out in the woods, starving to death. Yeah, just always bring my water with me. Always. Period. Not just the phone. Water. I didn't have my my bag here, which I put, hat, water, tissue, phone, keys. So just making some pasta with this. I'm going to add capers. And I already put in vegetables. Already put in zucchini, onion, celery. So this is going to be lunch, and then it's going to be dinner. All right, let's chow down. That's why I don't feel myself eating. I'm going to be sloppy, and I feel like it's rude to eat in front of people. Very proud to show off that I did it. I added new and improved tabs for pulling this thing out. This one I'd still like to add felt to the other side, but right now it has felt wings to keep the lights out. Tab. Oh, and this. This had all black. Don't ask, it's a story, because my friend had to open up and get inside the door, and then this thing was just flapping loose. So I know you could seal it up in other ways. That's just the way I took, and it is pretty, I might add. So this one took the longest, but it fits now. And here's your new tab. So this is an upgrade because not only will it keep light out, but it should add a little bit more of a barrier between the Reflectix. It's a little sloppy. Between the Reflectix and the outside. Here's our tab. This is all turning out very well. These are just arts and crafts supplies. So, yep. Breakfast stuff. Got spices in the back. If we can do this. Crackers, amaranth. Salt and pepper needs to be closest to me. Right now the bed isn't quite made. Everything's like piled in the driver's seat. But yeah, I've got my little bathroom set up, my faucet, toothbrush, toothpaste, face wash, hand soap, just water, vinegar water. The veggie wash and alcohol spray is up there. To get to my water, I just reach back there. And of course, I don't know if that's a full gallon or not, but when we need to, we fill it with this 5-gallon. So yeah, getting ready to head out. Kitchen from the other side. Some of it. Anyway, we've got our gray water tank. Pots move down here. This bag is supposed to stay here. This, I want to get a mattress cover for, although it does come off to be washed, it's stained. So we have under here is our vegetable bin. That's why I had to make holes, and I've covered it with paper. Right now the celery's wrapped up, and under here we have other kitchen items. There's an orange back there, sods and ends, some empty bags and clips, my umbrella, got 2 pairs of shoes here. Behoove me to show the trunk, but it's wardrobe. Underpants, underwears. Mostly the stuff that I need to stay coldest is going to be at the bottom. Butter. We have dish gloves in here. Dish gloves and sponges. I'm not sure what for. The dirty clothes are going to actually live in this. And we have room down here for dirty clothes. It's really packed out, so oil, coolant, bags. I need to get a trash bag out. Paper towels, some dirty clothes, toilet paper, jumper cables. There is a box down here. Extra bathroom stuff. Probably need none of and could throw it all out. Moving on, I like to actually use these to blow my nose. They're very strong. Chips. This we're going to use pretty soon before I go. Actually, I want to insert it. Under here is a cooler in case I want to do food delivery again. Already got dirty clothes going on. Towels. I live in that bag. It's very hard to see. Here. Peek at the skivs. There's the wardrobe. Shower shoes. And more bathroom stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the towels up here, and then you can see the water all the way in the back. So I usually put my trash in my bag, which tends to go down in here and get pulled out as needed. But this I want to use instead of what's stuffed under here right now, which is a yoga mattress, blanket, and a cushion similar to this, but half as thick. But this is the walk I took. So it's good to have a walking stick because I actually slipped here and fell on my butt. So there's the landmark that stood out to me. I wanted to show how I did this. I actually outlined on the outside with lip liner, and then I put a piece of paper, really thin paper, and I got at the dollar store, and pressed it up against that. And so this stuck to this, which I then cut out and used it as a template for this bad boy. I should not have to worry about light and coming through it all, except for the front. Anyway, we got to get out of here. It's like 2:30. I got to get back. Got to buy propane, get water, lighter fluid, and set up for the night and go to work in the morning. Okay, almost. Just need to put this blanket over everything. All packed up and ready to go. Nearly stealth mode. You can see some of the light, but yep. All set. Double check why that's not shutting. Just want to make note, I do have cutting boards. They are under here. If you really want to be extra stealth, this will go under this sheet. So the umbrella I'm using right now for the front actually even has its own space. Forgot my trash. And that is the last thing I don't want to add to the problem. See? And if I could, I'd take other people's. I don't have room, unfortunately.